Pretty much, we wanted to do a mukbang, however you want to call it. One of our favorite places that we love to go to pretty much on the weekends is Wing Burger Factory. We got a burger. We got some wings and fries. Then we got some wings and vegetable fried rice. Got that's honey hot, honey lemon pepper, teriyaki, and honey hot again. So my name is Kira. A lot of my friends call me Key. It's just easier, I guess, to pronunciate.
His name is Caleb. My name is Georgia John 07, aka KR, aka Giant Maniac. Shout out to the Maniac Riders. But yeah, we're gonna do a mukbang today. If you don't know what it is, just look it up. It's a pretty big deal out here. Pretty much we're just gonna eat and be rude in front of you and talk, answer questions. But yeah, as Key said, we went to Wings and Burger Factory. It was pretty cool. I don't know if it's like everywhere, but I know on our side of town there's a couple of them. And it's just a weird combination. You know, Atlanta, first of all, known for the hot wings. Certain terminologies get thrown out there, hot and wet, fried hard, and all type of stuff like that. But this place, they always do good for us. So this is usually where we get our hot wings and, ironically, fried rice.
I mean, nothing goes better than fried chicken, or wings with rice, fried rice.
Spoken like a true Atlanta person. But, so yeah, she said we're gonna go around and answer a few questions. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, share, subscribe. You wanna read?
Well, I think we answered like one question, pretty much what our names are. So, Carter, Key, Caleb, KR, that's what I call them. I guess you can just pretty much say like kind of why we started the YouTube channel.
Okay, yeah, we can start it like that. Me personally, all I do is watch YouTube. I got like a few handful of shows that I watch, but other than that, I subscribe to a lot of people in which I continuously refresh, waiting for vlogs from them and stuff like that. And I've been saying for years that, yo, I'm gonna start a channel. I'm gonna start doing these vlogs. So the first step of it is to just do it. And sadly, everybody has been saying that, but it's no excuse not to. All you gotta do is get this cell phone. All you gotta do is get your cell phone and start recording. But you gotta be able to talk and be relatable overall.
I always wanted him to do a YouTube channel. He's pretty entertaining, pretty much on his Snapchat. So I always felt like he should, and we pretty much do watch YouTube like all the time. From Caleb watching it to him, whenever our friends come over. And I've been getting addicted to a lot of different vlogs as well. So I'm constantly waiting on them when they do drop, or if I get that email, I'm going right on my phone to watch it. So I'm glad that we're starting something. We always have people tell us like, we should pretty much invite people into our home, talk about our story, because a lot of people really want to know about it. So I'm glad that we're going to kind of introduce us, how we came about, and so y'all can pretty much know us and follow us on our journey.
Who's your favorite YouTuber?
CJ So Cool.
I was about to say,
CJ So
most
Cool.
likely CJ So Cool.
Big guy on YouTube. But yeah, with that being said, that was the main reason we wanted to start it up. And just we've been through a lot. So, you know, we want to make sure we at least document now from here out. Have something to go back and look back at many years from now and be like, oh yeah, we did do this and it was like this. Kind of like a visual picture. So that's why we overall started. Give me your finger. Try to type it in here.
It's not even, okay, there we go. It's not even gonna read because I got this damn things on my
See, and it's all raw in the cut. Until I blow up a little bit. become big in his YouTube game. Everything's just how it's supposed to be. How do we meet? Facebook.
Pretty much, yep. I would say he came in my inbox.
I don't know about that.
You did.
I don't know about that.
I think it probably started off as a comment on like one of my Facebook posts. And then we just kind of started talking from there. I don't know how we became friends on Facebook though. I mean, I don't
You
know.
sent me a friend request.
I don't know. It could have been you sending me a friend request.
Mm.
But yeah, we pretty much started talking on Facebook, which after Facebook he kind of was like, oh, I'm about to get off of here. That's before we had like Messenger on our phones and stuff like that. It was all, I think, on the computer, I believe. That was like back in 2010. He was like, well, I'm about to get off of here. Here's my number if you want to text. I mean, and then from there, we just started texting and then Skype. That's how we kind of saw each other face to face. We did go to the same college. Shout out to Middle Georgia.
Middle Georgia College and State University.
Yeah, it's mad long now. But that's how it pretty much began. We did go to the same school, but we didn't really know each other while he was there. And we started talking on Facebook and text, and then we started Skyping each other so we could see each other face to face. And then he popped up on me at school.
Yeah, I surprised her because mainly the ironic part of it is I had left that fall semester and I went to a recruiting office, and long story short, I didn't go back in that spring semester, I guess you would call it. So I was talking to her during that time waiting to go to basic training, so that was kind of weird also. But yeah, we was talking, you know, Skype, whatever. Then we met up. I think I came like a few times. I know I came one time, like literally right before I shipped off to basic training, and I asked her to be my girlfriend, and it went on from there. But that's how we met initially.
Pretty sure that's Caleb's first time hearing that too.
How long have you guys been married?
We've been married for 8 years now. What'd you say, like a half? 8 years and a half? Not really, but yeah, 8 years. We've been together for 10? 9?
Say 9.
9.
Round it evenly. Just keep it simple.
Yeah, so we've been married for about 8 years. Feels like for forever.
Yeah, that's it for that one. I'm still around. How many places have we lived? Together, our first home was in Fayetteville, North Carolina, because I was stationed at Fort Bragg, Cross Creek Cove. And that was our first home overall together. And then from there, I went to Korea for a year. And then we came back, and then we lived at, what do we say, Tacoma, Washington, you would say?
Yeah.
So Fort Lewis, Joint Base Lewis and McCord in Washington State. No DC. We was up there. Complete different corner of America.
Yeah.
May God be with that state. But so just 2 places, I guess, overall, together as a family.
Right.
How is it having 2 kids? You go.
Well, I always wanted to. I mean, I would love to have 3. But since having 2, this one is a different breed. This one was very easy. He was a really great baby. He's been with us from when we was just little, like I feel like young until now, and he's been great child, very respectable. You know, I don't have to worry about him if I leave him at someone's house. Rarely gets in trouble.
Took a lot of work.
He's just an overall great child. But Mr. Carter Michael, he's been really like pushing us. Like, he's definitely different. He's only 1. Well, I guess like
Keep it simple.
yeah. He's only one, and he messes with him all the time. Pretty much kicks him, pushes him, pulls his hair.
He done beat up everybody in the household, so I mean, even Major the dog.
He pushes over the dog. If he doesn't like something, he falls out. I don't know. He's just different. Even if we say no, excuse me, he's not like, okay. He's like, and?
Alright, so this is the difference of it. He's a mama's boy. Straight up and down. There's different tiers to the people he really likes. I spend the most time with him. And I'm at the bottom. The very bottom. I truly feel like. But when it's just me and him, I say stop, he stops. When I say this, he does it. Everything's good. Soon as she walked through the door, I don't even know who he is anymore. Baby Jack Jack. The Incredibles. When on what? 2? Yeah, Incredibles 2 when Jack Jack found his powers and he was like on flames sometimes and sometimes he was nice, and that's him right there. But yeah, I missed a lot with Caleb because I went to Korea pretty soon after he was born, so I didn't get to see like the early stages. But for this one, I'm seeing it all, and I don't know how this. It's crazy. I don't know how she did it, but once again, she said Caleb wasn't as bad. So, but now I see. I changed so many diapers. I was the first person he pooped on. His first diaper change in the hospital, he pooped on me. You know how long it had been since I changed the diaper? I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do, but that was his introduction to me. So I see. But I barely can eat anyway, but they eat and talk. I'm trying to focus on this.
Maybe.
I still.
It is. It's difficult. It's difficult.
All right, Caleb, it's gonna come to you. You ready?
Yes.
Don't overthink it. Just answer. Be normal. Okay. All right. So the next question is for Caleb. Oh, your mom misspelled your name.
No, that was definitely.
Siri didn't do that.
That was
you.
Siri. No.
That was you. All right.
No.
Question for Caleb. How is it like being an older brother?
It let me feel good at eyes
You gotta be very good at eyes.
and speed, because sometimes he wants around the house.
Oh, so speed. You guys play basketball a lot though.
I play fetch with him.
Fetch.
I'm just using terms. How's it like living back in Georgia?
We've been gone for a while, so it's kind of always just been us. So it's definitely, I love just having our family kind of right around the corner. I love that we can be able to have holidays and we can actually like pick each family to spend time with instead of having to try to rush over here, rush over there. Cause it was always a hassle coming home.
Boy, and expensive.
Very expensive. From flying from Seattle to Atlanta for 3 of us, cause it wasn't even this one yet. It was like $1,300 just to buy a plane ticket there and back. Yes, $1,300.
Yeah.
$1,300. Okay, so $1,300 to get here. Then we had to rent a car, and we will be here for like maybe most likely 2 weeks. That would be like almost $700 just to
car we rented.
Yes, and he always got to pick the most fabulous
If
car.
I can't afford it, I'm gonna rent it. So I gotta at least enjoy it.
That's a good way to put it. Then my family stays in Atlanta, which is, I mean, not like the city of Atlanta, but the metro area. So like Stone Mountain. That's where most of my family stay. Don't put it in the ketchup. And his family stays out in Edenton, Putnam. So that's about like an hour. God, please. Hot league.
Right, I was thirsty. That was good.
So it's out there. And so we would have to travel back and forth. That's gas money. Then we're eating out constantly. It used to be very expensive, like a lot. And so now that we stay here, is we have any time. We have like a whole bunch of time to visit this family member. And then sometimes his mom comes up. She helps us out with the baby. She gets to spend time with, him, and it's overall great because his mom definitely wasn't getting on no plane to come visit us. Yeah, I think his whole, he was very very, very sad.
I was.
Because he really wanted her to come up there, but she doesn't drive. So she was definitely, when she said she was gonna get on a plane, I was like, really? I was shocked. And then when it didn't happen, I felt real bad.
Love you, Mom. Ruby loves you. Love you. But yeah. So he used to be a hassle as far as that, and then, her family. She got you want to say about the dad?
Oh yeah. So I have my mom's side. Then I have my dad. My dad has remarried. They got married when I was like 5, and it's that part of my family too. So I have 2 families. He has his side.
I have also 2 families too. And
his dad as well. And so we have to split them up 4 different families. And it's just always a hassle. And so especially now, I think this Thanksgiving, I don't know. We're supposed to be going down to Disney. Then we'll be back up here.
Yeah.
And so
it was always easier for me because most of my family still stayed in Eaton, so it would just be like 2-minute drives in between. But for her, it would be a commute. It would be, you had to be tactical, try to spread out your time, and it always that bad feeling of when you couldn't see somebody. You always be like, damn, could have. Oh, y'all gone? Maybe next time. You just like,
especially with friends, like.
That's
But we would try our
awful.
best, try to go to North Carolina, South Carolina, try to have time for us, try to have, get the kids to everybody, especially because it was just Caleb, so like barely anybody seen him. So it was just a hassle. So I love being back in Georgia. Everything's close. Got all the food choices that we want.
I know you ain't gotta ask me. Like once again, I go Georgia John 07, G's, cars, everything. I love Georgia. I've been putting on for Georgia my whole entire. Well, I can't sit there and flex like I was 2 talking about go Georgia, but all my adulthood, especially in the military, everywhere I've been, it always was Georgia the best. And, you got your Texas people, then you got your Florida people. So I always was that Georgia guy. And the first thing that happened is somebody come up to you and be like, "You from Georgia?" Like, "Yeah, you from Georgia?" "Yeah." "Oh, we in here together." Like it's an instant bond. And a lot of times, like little small things, I always say, Georgia has always got me through. Like I remember one time I was going through the gate, and I, military gate, so I had to have a military ID. I had just so happened forgotten it in the office, I think in the computer or something like that. And I got Georgia on my headrest, and the dude at the gate was like, "You from Georgia?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "What part?" I told him XYZ. He was like, "Man, go Falcons, rise up, sit with dogs, we good." I was like, from then on, and that was just one occasion. It's happened many a time. But I love Georgia. I love being here. I always say people make the place. In Washington, I'm gonna leave it like that. But hey, I love Georgia. I like being back. I like being able to go to the store and buy like a UGA hat or something like that compared to anything else. But yeah, overall, to answer the question, we love being back in Georgia. I wouldn't want to stay anywhere else in the world.
And Caleb only knows Washington, so he's constantly trying to get back. No California.
He's gonna start up, Jack. But how was the transition out of the Army, and what were the challenges you faced? You know what? First of all, getting out of the Army was something I had decided probably about 2 years before I got out. I think it was my first deployment out there. I think I'm done. And that proceeded to a lot of things, even though I still got promoted like twice by then. My career was actually kind of taking off. I was getting in that transition in the military to progress in my career. I don't know why I'm using these words like this. I don't talk like this nowadays. But yeah, I decided to get out just because I was never around them. Like deployments, field problems, fighting wildfires, duty, all type of stuff like that. So, but overall transition is actually harder than I thought. I thought it was gonna be a breeze. I thought it was gonna be easy, but overall it's just little small things. And I hate catching myself saying, yo, when we was in the army, and I always compare everything to the military. Cause I joined when I was 20, and I'm 30 now. So most of my adulthood has been learning that lingo and thinking that way, which also kind of increases anxieties in a way, because I'm always thinking constantly, blah, 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 blah. I know if you know me, you probably wouldn't believe, but yeah, I have anxiety. So I think that kind of increased over the time since I've been out. But overall, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I don't regret getting out at all. I still do National Guard, but that's completely different. Like, but it gives me a little taste from Blue Moon, so I can put the uniform on and be like, oh yeah. But that's going to come to an end shortly too. But transition was a little rough, but the skills in which I learned and the benefits in which I could receive from being a veteran, it kind of makes it worth it.
I mean, personally, I do love him being home. It was really rough going through deployments.
Don't talk with your booty, I was joking. It's a mukbang. I'm sorry, I screamed that out.
Anyways, it was rough raising him by myself in like a completely different place than I know. I was lucky the first time when he went to Korea, I got to come back to Georgia to be with my family. But then the second time, once we got to Washington, they had just told us like, yeah, about 4 or 5 months, he's gonna be deploying. And I'm like, bro, we just got here. Like, are you serious? So it was really rough to learn like a whole new state, make all new friends, and it meant then being by myself with my son. It was a challenge, and thankful for my sister, Kirsten Sherrill. She was able to come up there, help take care of Caleb, so I can be able to work, and it's just nice having him home. I'm glad we're able to pretty much have him here more often. And now, since we did have the other baby, I'm glad we're able to do this together now.
What do we see for the future with YouTube? What's the end goal?
The end goal.
What would you like to see happen?
I would love for us to be able to continue to make these type of videos, be able to, one, take a lot of trips with my family, be able to travel, and I don't know, I'm more family based, so I would love to do like a lot of traveling videos showing like how easy it is to go to this place with your kids, or what fun things you can do with your kids. I would love to do all type of videos like that. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do it when we go to Disney next month, and we're doing Disney and Universal Studios. Shout out to Universal. And
that's an easy plug for a job.
I just want to do things like that. I love being with my kids. I love being a mom, and just having other moms be able to comment and just share ideas and things like that. That's what I want to do for the future of YouTube. Oh, as well as focus on my natural hair, showing people different styles and things like that. I guess I could do that and create my own YouTube channel.
Good. I know for me, like I said, all I do is watch YouTube, so why not be able to look at myself on TV? Overall,
wow,
I mean, just think about that. You know what I'm saying? I can go back and look at my vlogs now. And by the way, once again, subscribe, check out the vlogs. We're in the middle of a vlog right now, if that makes sense. We're recording and stuff like that, so now you got my editor got chopped it up, and then then it'll be posted also. But check out the vlogs. I like to do that. I want to get into some other stuff. I got some stuff planned. I know. Shout out to the Maniac Riders. That's where a lot of content come from. Matter of fact, car show tomorrow. Matter of fact, once again, shout out to the Maniac Riders. Put that something like that. Anyway, a lot of my content come from them. We're already in the talks of doing a podcast and skits and stuff like that. So we're gonna work that out. So a lot of stuff to come.
What do you see? You want to make videos by yourself? No. That's what I'm saying. I believe you. What do you want to do?
I want us to be able to get to 1 million subscribers.
1 million subscribers.
Okay, so that's Caleb's goal. He wants us to be able to have 1 million subscribers.
I want 1 million subscribers. I want more. I want all of them. I want all the smoke. But yeah, just to go up. Anything I just think is fun. Once again, like I said, if we don't blow up, I think we got like how many subscribers? Like
I think right now we got like 36, almost 40. Oh, you about to say 40.
Either way, I appreciate it. And I know the people that follow me, they actually know me, so they support and stuff like that.
And same here. They know me as well. I've been trying to like shout out our channel, tell people even at work and things like that. So I just want y'all to keep watching, just stay up to date, and just get to know our family a little bit more.
Y'all want to know that one, but yeah, just continue to grow. So sharing it and stuff like that, just so one day we like when I get with my friends, we just sit down and watch it and laugh at it. But that's my overall goal, and yeah.
That's about it. I mean, you barely touch your food.
It's hard to talk and eat.
These kids, Caleb got a clean plate of his raggedy chicken that he barely eat. Carter killing bones over here. Like this, he done sucked this junk dry. It's like, oh, ugly looking now.
So we're gonna end it like that?
I guess so. So this is our family. Like I said, I'm Key. This is Carter.
Caleb.
Jordan Giant 07.
KR.
Jordan Giant 07. Subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. Tell your friend and tell a friend.
Please share. Subscribe.